Some individuals are exempt from rules that should apply to everyone. A hero is suddenly a risk factor the moment the war is over. So you murder him. Crude, but effective. In reality, they've no need for living heroes, just dead ones. Here's a question, Alex. Can we stop Captain Mateus Torres?
Depends on if you treat the captain or 3 strikes as a singularity.
Both are. What happens when 2 singularities exist on the same field?
That requires 7 months calculation with current resources.
We'll just have to trust the guys in the field.
David, evacuate.
No, I still have to finish up here. The Erusian military finally sent part of the Alicorn specs. Its basic capabilities listed here were as we predicted. What's interesting is this over here. In addition to main guns, they have a 600mm 128 caliber rail cannon. The barrel exceeds 70 meters. Its range is over 3,000 kilometers. That matches what we calculated from the bombardment on Anchorhead Bay. The mini nuke they seem to have obtained has a yield of 1 kiloton. It'll destroy anything within a 400-meter radius of ground zero. Casualties are to be in the tens of thousands.
I know some things are better left unsaid, but let me say it. That's less damage than I expected.
Nice catch. Do you remember this speech?
This vote has the means to end this hideous war in a definitive and elegant manner. The world shall be horrified by the number of lives we will take. Only then will they let go of their weapons. Weapons that would have taken the lives of 10 million.
The imagery invoked by those words and the actual predicted damage just don't match.
So, here's a question.
Sorry, got no quizzes for you today. They will launch the nuke on September 19th.
Why are you so sure?
Because that's the anniversary of the end of the Continental War. Anti-war demonstrations and victory parades are in full swing in ORED. There's about 1 million participants in total. That number will rise on the anniversary. However, this nuke isn't that powerful. They'd have to thread through the eye of a needle to achieve their desired result.
Terminal guidance would be needed.
Right. How do they intend to achieve it when even GPS won't work?
You're all thinking too much. If we sink the submarine, it's problem solved.
Crude, but effective.
Crude?
All right, look at this. The Alicorn's expected course. We know it was off Anchorhead Bay, and it has to get to ORED within range before September 19th. They must avoid being detected by OSEA, its allies' sound surveillance system, and ships. Taking into account its maximum operating depth, this is the only possible route. The Alicorn will move along the Azalea Seamount chain and reach a rather blandly named body of water called PX-8443. The waters here are shallow due to an undersea mountain range and nearby islands. This is where it'll be. We also know roughly when they'll arrive in the area.
Quite the prediction you have.
Indeed, but if it makes it through, then you're looking at Peony Trench. The sub's max operating depth is 600 meters. Tracking it would be impossible.
Right. Now I'm going to give you the mission details, so listen up. Our mission is to cooperate with the patrol aircraft to find the Alicorn. In the first phase of the mission, multiple patrol aircraft will drop sono buoys to build a sono buoy barrier. Then, in the second phase, we narrow down the possible location of the Alicorn by analyzing the data obtained from the sono buoys. The results of our analysis will be data linked and shown on an overlay on your radars. And for the final phase, Trigger, you're gonna look for the submarine. We acquired one special MAD, a magnetic anomaly detector, for this. It'll be on Trigger's plane. Fly over where we expect the Alicorn might be. If the submarine is right beneath you, your MAD will detect it. You'll also have nautical charts on your radars, so use them. Once it's found, our fleet will commence a unified attack with ASROCs and sink it.
And if we miss?
4 ships will be joining the operation. There won't be a second salvo.
So who's flying, Wiseman?
Everyone except myself. Oh. This is an order. Now get your fat asses moving.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Well, it's time for some treasure hunt, Trigger. Oh boy, I'm excited.
Hey, stop screwing around.
Don't be such a hothead, Hujin. We all know what'll happen if we screw up.
This is Patrol Aircraft Spectre 1. We're deploying the Sonoburi barrier. We're all prepared to buy the farm, and that's why there's so many of us. According to calculations, just one needs to fly to locate it.
Those aren't the sort of calculations we like, are they, Trigger?
Damn right. Same for the rest of us, too.
They're here as predicted. Detecting hostiles. They're definitely aircraft from the Alicorn.
Trigger, you take the lead. Patrol aircraft must be protected. All aircraft, follow Trigger.
Wilco.
Understood. Understood. Roger. Understood.
3 strikes of rebels in the killing. Catch him while he's at it. Yo, rip the wings off that degenerate.
Strider 2, engaging. They must have been waiting for us in the air.
David, here's a question. How many aircraft can the Alicorn carry?
12 to 30, depending on the type of aircraft, but it's outnumbered our intel. With 3 strikes, you can reduce them to a single digit.
20% of Sonoburi dropped. Situation report.
Debris from the downed aircraft is landing in the water. Let me know when the bodies, I mean the debris, stops raining. Trigger won't be able to defend.
We're detecting additional UAVs. Intercept them.
So there were more hiding.
Trigger, can you get him?
I can't take it!
Strider 1, missile away.
Nice job, I always do. This one's all mine.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
Was that big strike? Thanks, buddy!
Knew it. I knew that captain was up to no good.
Come on, fight out some drop.
What's up?
Strider 1, missile away.
What? You're an Elred? I meant, why aren't you running?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Damn right.
Aircraft from the Sentinels drones on train. What do you mean?
Not far from the patrol aircraft.
Alex, I need you to check something.
45% of Sonoburi dropped. Enemy missile inbound. Prepare for impact.
Our patrol aircraft are in trouble.
I got a bandit on lock.
If they get through these waters, there'll be no way to fight them.
Submarines underwater, using pilots as sacrificial lambs, just like with their UAVs.
I'm grateful you're around.
Hostile confirmed down.
Dodge us out. Bring that shatter back.
Trigger, the other guys are standing their ground, but in the end, it comes down to you. Do us proud.
70% of Sonoburi dropped.
Just a little more.
All aircraft be advised. Our radars picked up new hostiles.
Doesn't matter how tough that sub is. Our job remains the same.
Enemy on your back.
Strider 1, missile launched.
Should we call the Falcons, Captain? They won't chase by sea. Pursuers will be airborne.
95% of Sonoburi dropped.
They must have very frustrated right now. It's nearly impossible to find us in these open seas. Count a few there, 3 strikes.
Confirming new hostiles.
We're hit by a missile! More incoming!
Our patrol aircraft are under attack.
One barrier planned. Let's do it! We lost the tackle!
Our ghost pal is in a tight spot.
Missile is closing. Strider 1, break!
This one's all mine.
That's it, UAV.
Strider 1, missile away.
Sector 2, we've been attacked by hostile.
You're coming after our patrol aircraft, all right.
Target acquired.
Mayday, mayday, mayday!
Control down. Protect the remaining aircraft.
No more on my watch. That's on me, Trigger. I couldn't defend them.
All sonobuoys dropped. Barrier completed. Analysis complete. Data linking the Alicorn's navigable zones.
Roger that. Displaying the search area on your radar map. The Alicorn's somewhere inside that ring. Activating the MAD. Do you see the waveform indicator above your HUD? Fly over the search area and look for a location that induces a change in the waveform.
We're treasure hunting for real, huh?
All aircraft except Trigger, you're on contingent combat air patrol.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Okay, Trigger, your MAD's getting something. The waveform on your HUD should have peaked. Turn and fly in the direction where the waveform peaks. Picking up a magnetic signature. Signature lost. I'm seeing strong noise in the MAD signal.
Shit. Seems like this is our contingency.
I don't have a window, so I don't know about buoys, but I'm detecting strong radio sources.
That's it.
Sending the location of the jamming devices. Destroy them.
Trigger, let's destroy the jamming buoys. All these jammers must have been deployed beforehand. They predicted our moves.
It will go beyond their expectations.
What the? A huge explosion just went off underwater. Explosion? That's it, Trigger.
Underwater lifting is impossible. We're only hearing explosion echoes.
Destroy the jamming buoys before the enemy submarine escapes.
Full speed ahead. Aye, sir. Don't let him get away!
The last jamming buoy has been destroyed.
How'd it go?
Wait for the sonobuoys to respond.
Oh, God damn it.
I'd like the intel about the enemy submarine.
Hey, you okay?
Analysis done. Data linking.
Its location is moved. Trigger, I'm sending you the search area. Don't let it get away.
Alicorn has almost reached the trench. Time's running out.
Hurry.
It's okay. Trigger's already on the hunt.
Confirming more hostile UAVs. They just launched from the Alicorn.
You can launch them underwater?
If you can splash even one, it'll be that much easier for Trigger.
Strider, Cyclops, we don't have much time left.
Don't you worry. Trigger will find it.
Trigger's given me so much cover and I still... Shit, I'm just pathetic.
Double time it, Trigger. Count on it.
Think we can find it?
You reeled it in. Positive hit on the MAD.
That's it.
Strider 1 found the submarine Alicorn.
Yeah! All that flying around paid off.
We ain't done yet. Give it the finishing blow. Target coordinates acquired.
Coordinates re-enter. Commence preparations to fire the VL Asrock.
VL Asrock ready for launch.
Line of fire is clear.
Ready. Fire all missiles!
Fire!
Missile away.
All anti-submarine missiles launched. Report the results.
Did we get him?
Alicorn spotted. It's surfacing.
say? We haven't sunk it. It's attacking our fleet.
Son of a... We didn't hit him.
What?
You're wrong, Count. Back him into a corner. They're vulnerable now to big surge. Follow up on trigger.
Roger.
Roger. Crew, prepare to abandon ship. We can't strain it. Evacuate! Attack Destroyer Seagull and Aegis Vessel Canary. The order is to abandon the ship. Be fought at the bottom of the sea. Deploy lifeboat. Perseverance to be desecrated.
You're being locked onto by the railguns. Increase your speed and run, Trigger.
If one of those railguns hits us, we'll be torn into a million pieces. They'll be looking for aircraft as well. Don't flutter about. Throttle up! Fire!
The Alicorn fired its railguns.
It's using its main guns for anti-air combat. Start training ASAP!
Target's destruction confirmed.
Firefighting! The Alicorn is diving. Its balance tank should be damaged. We have to surface again soon. We need to shut down the drones that have been launched. There's no means of retreat. We'll have to kill them all if we are to live. If you wish to live, then you must let go of your life.
Vector Squadron will continue surveillance. My people will be about to surface.
That's more than enough. All aircraft, position yourself to hit the Alicorn as it surfaces.
I know.
Nice kill.
Self-spotting. Underwater coordinates. Thanks for the assist.
UAV eliminated.
Open your eyes. Check 6.
Alicorn surfacing.
Be not afraid. Did you know leave your fears behind at the bottom of the abyss? Ready to fire. Main guns, commence fire.
The railguns have locked onto you. Increase your flight speed and evade.
Check the radiation level every 5 minutes. Do we have any cover leaks? We're sinking even if the reactor's no good. Focus on anti-air combat.
Strider 1, listen away. Fox 2. Target hit. The Alicorn has launched aircraft.
That's some real skill there. They've got serious guts to take off right now.
Guys, they're just damn crazy.
Flying objects have been launched from the Alicorn. They have different signatures from the UAVs we've seen. That's a hit. Target is hit.
That was Trigger.
Balance tanks have been damaged. We can't maintain safety. The small UAVs have activated EM barriers.
I have visual. They look similar to the Arsenal Bird's defense system.
What do we do then? We don't have Stonehenge to bust through them, you know.
Enemy submarine diving.
My fellow submariners, your lives carry weight. We give you the right to take the lives of others. We cannot let the enemy's attacks reach our brothers. I'll go head on with 3 strikes and take him down with me. You're after the 3 scars. Don't forget the enemy aircraft.
Missile straight down. Mark 2. We picked up the Alicorn underwater. This one's the whole
Dead men walking. Why should we fear death?
The Alicorn has surfaced. Commence assault.
Commence fire! All right, get him!
Hostile has acquired a lock.
Strider 1, missile away. Target hit.
The enemy submarine's outer hull is severely damaged. It won't be able to dive like that. Yeah! All right! All right! We surrender. What's going on? I know this voice. This is the submarine aircraft cruiser Alicorn. We surrender. Stop shooting.
All aircraft, cease fire.
That's a con man talking. I should know.
Let's just sink it.
Negative. We cannot attack those that have surrendered. That's a breach of international law.
I repeat, we surrender.
What do we do?
Weapon use is prohibited.
I hold international law so dearly. We'll no longer be soldiers the moment we don't. Then I'll happily quit my career.
Do not attack.
We will surrender. We are currently making preparations to be disarmed. I'm David North, an analyst at the Ocean Intelligence Agency. Captain, we've already jammed a terminal guidance system over Orbit. Your shot missed the mark. Let me tell you a story. Back when I was
elegant? The answer is yes. At least until 3 strikes ruined it.
What do you know of beauty?
They have no intention to surrender. Stop them, Trigger.
Wait, Trigger. Stop attacking immediately.
Charge up. Target is the Lucian capital of Ored. To take the lives of 1 million people, 5,000 kilometers away. I have no hands.
It fired.
It's okay. The shell will miss.
What happened?
That's a blatant violation of orders, you dumbass.
Open that shell. Aye, sir.
All aircraft, destroy the Alicorn.
We'll go.
We'll go.
Understood.
Aim for the base of the rail cannon. FCS error. Can't raise the elevation of the barrel. 3 strikes in the sky is a sign of an ill omen. Captain, all sail ahead. On Captain tanks. Sir, the boat will sink out first. And that'll give the gun the elevation it needs. Don't you see 3 strikes? 10 million lives will be saved at the cost of a few lives. Fire. You just want to kill people. Not you. So we're going to charge at 45%. Pitch angle at plus 2 degrees.
Trigger, you put an end to this.
Don't hesitate. They quit being soldiers the moment they fake their surrender.
A powerful boat with a powerful gun, a powerful ammunition. Add to that lots of people and a precise aim. Then sprinkled in the whirl of it, and the formula is complete. You're a mass murderer. Then engage me. What makes you and I any different? You want to kill the 300 men on this boat to save 1 million. How is that any different? Trigger, give me the answer. I will take it to the bottom of the ship. Don't you see? Don't you see? Landing a clean shot on a difficult target. That is what makes it elegant. That is true beauty. Finish him off, Trigger.
Good. Your attacks are hitting the base of the rail cannon.
You just made a statement right there, didn't you, Trigger?
And what's more, everyone grab something. At 60%. Last you don't see 3 strikes. Of course you wouldn't.
All right!
Target hit. Target hit.
Oh yeah, that's the stuff, Trigger.
Confirming explosions. The rail cannon's been destroyed.
Yeah, baby. Don't you see? 1 million. 1 million lives.
The Alicorn's hull is severely damaged. No, it's completely split in 2.
He really pulled it off.
That's our final answer.
I see loads of floating objects in the waves. I don't think there are any survivors, Wiseman.
Copy that. The enemy submarine has been destroyed. Operation is complete.
That was unbelievable. Just all of it.
That's right. Yeah.
There are some send those around them to their doom. Like Captain Matthias Torres was a devil incarnate. There are others. Others who show the way to everyone else. Those who stand at the forefront to cast light. Those who follow them can't
That's a story I'm gonna have to tell my kid.
All aircraft and David, the operation is complete. Return to base and get some rest. Oh man, finally time for some munchies. Can you hand me the burger over there? Oh, and the knife and fork too, please.
Once I get back to base, I'm heading to the mess hall.
Operation is complete.
Can we celebrate now?
Yeah, good work.
Yeah! Yahoo!
Your next mission's in 32 hours.
Whoa. Not something I'll
That
tell
was
my son
something.
about. Give me a break.
I'm good, Alex. Won't need that wake-up call every 2 hours anymore.
David, only the summary is fine. Give me the report ASAP. I'll hand it to the president.
That's why I haven't slept in the last 80 hours.
78 hours and 52 minutes.
Okay. Well, now to the conclusion. Assuming that 3 strikes is a singularity, why not terminate him?
There is a fact that has been observed in all of the missions 3 Strikes has taken part in. All dependent elements that either mimic or follow the subject have increased chances of survival.
Try to be more sensuous.
Go Trigger's way, he'll make it. He leads the way.
Really?
Significance is high.
That's uncharacteristically illogical of you.
Ha ha ha.
Is that really how you laugh?